The large amounts of snow that the city has received over the last month has been frustrating to many residents, but it has also been frustrating to many small business owners. Not only has the snow kept potential customers away from businesses, but employers have also faced delays from suppliers and employees coming in late to work. The United Regional Chamber of Commerce's Jack Lank spoke with us to express the concerns of the businesses and to provide some tips to business owners.
Hi, my name's Jack Lank, and I'm the president of the United Regional Chamber of Commerce. We cover the 16 surrounding communities here in Attleboro. And this snow and the weather the past few weeks has just been devastating to some of the small businesses. For the restaurants alone, the wait staff, the chefs, when they order food and people don't come, like we just experienced over Valentine's Day, that's usually one of their big holidays. They ordered all this food, but nobody was able to come out because of the snowstorms. And when they do go out, parking is a major issue, because if you can't park close to the restaurant or the store that you're going to go to, you move on, you go somewhere else. A lot of the things that are happening right now in the small business, it's lack of production. There's late deliveries. They're late to deliver some of their products. Some of their employees, weren't able to get into work, either because of transportation issues or the schools were closed, so the kids had to stay home, and they weren't able to come into work and do the things that they needed to do. One of the biggest issues that everybody's dealing with now, and not just the small businesses but the homeowners as well, is the expense of getting rid of this snow. You've got a lot of companies with people up on the roofs because of the flat roofs trying to get the snow off. But once the snow comes off, where do you put it? It's very expensive to have a company come and haul it away. On top of the expense of getting rid of the snow, the heat and your utility bills in all of the small companies have risen astronomically, between the 37% increase by National Grid and some of the gas prices, the oil prices. The heating alone is hurting a lot of the small businesses. Some of the human resource organizations, for instance, home health care aides, they were having a tough time getting to some of these senior citizens that weren't able to shovel their walkways or shovel their driveways. Yet they still needed the services of these folks. Meals on Wheels is a perfect example. It was tough for them to bring those hot meals to those individuals that desperately need it, because there's nobody else there, family-wise, or they weren't able to get to these folks. Right now, the state hasn't come out with any of the programs. I know that Governor Baker is working to secure federal relief for Massachusetts small businesses, which are trying to recover from the losses incurred during the recent stretch of bad weather. In an effort to assist the Baker administration, business groups, chambers of commerce, we're reaching out to our membership to gauge the impact across the state. So please take a moment to share the following survey and fill it out. Responses are requested by noon on Monday. This will help us gauge the needs of the small businesses here in Massachusetts. Because, this was just a monumental storm. Nobody expected almost 8 feet of snow in less than 30 days. There are many companies that are soliciting you right now to come and clean off your roof. Just be careful, because there's many scams out there as well. OSHA has been around, and if you don't have the proper permits and things that you need, for your employees to be qualified to be up there, you've got to be very careful, because I know personally of one company that had their employees up trying to clean off the flat roof, and OSHA showed up and they got a $10,000 fine. On top of trying to get rid of the snow, where they're going to put it, these are just astronomical amounts of money that small businesses just can't cope with. One of the other issues that has come out with National Grid, and we're going to be addressing this with the legislature, is if you went behind paying your bill at all in 2014, you now have to give them a security deposit of 3 months worth of whatever your electric bill is. Everybody's had some challenging times over the last couple of years, and we have a couple of manufacturing plants that they use more than $10,000 a month in electric power, and now National Grid's looking for a $30,000 security deposit. These are all just heavy burdens that are putting on a lot of the small businesses in the area. Depending on the lease that you've signed, most of the time the landlord is responsible for cleaning off the roof, cleaning off the walkway, unless that's stipulated in your lease. But you have to be very, very careful, because if you have an employee or yourself go up on a roof trying to clear off some of this snow, you fall and get hurt, your insurance does not cover that. You have to have specific licensed individuals to go up there. And sometimes that's just not feasible. We talked with another company here in Attleboro yesterday. They want $1 per square foot of your roof to clean off the roof. This gentleman has a 15,000 square foot roof. In order for them to come in, it was $15,000 up front before they'll even go up on the roof to make sure they get paid. So it's a very expensive storm. It has really taken its toll on not just the small businesses in the area, but all the residents too. One of the things that, as a Chamber of Commerce, that we'd like to ask you to do, now that the worst of the storm is gone, go out and spend a few dollars. Go to the local restaurant. Go to the hardware store. Go to your local retailer. It's those small businesses that help keep our communities healthy and vibrant. Right now, they're all struggling, and they could really use your help. So please, get out, spend a couple of dollars. Everybody's got cabin fever. Go out and get a burger. Go get a pizza. Go get, a nice meal. Stop at one of the local small mom and pop stores. Help them survive too. We encourage not only the business owners but the residents to reach out to your local politician, whether it be a town councilor or a city councilor. Reach out to them, talk to them, tell them how you feel, tell them what you're looking for them to do. Get yourself more involved. If there's something that you feel isn't quite right, come and voice your opinion. But on the other side of that, when you see that they've done a great job on something, voice that opinion too, because more often than not, we hear more complaints than we do compliments.